What's going on, everybody? BC Games here, and I have a question for you. Have you ever been watching an LSPDFR video from your favorite content creator, and you were sitting there wondering, hey, what mod is that, or what is he using there, or what are they using in that video? Well, today with this video, I'm going to try to answer some of those questions for you as far as the best mods and plugins and must-have mods and plugins for your LSPDFR experience. I will make sure that I link all the mods slash plugins down below in the description, so that way you can follow the link and go and download them and have them in your game. Obviously, again, this is LSPDFR, so the first thing that you're going to have is LSPDFR in order to have these mods, and you will also need Scripthook V and the Rage Native UI as well. And I will make sure that I have all those links down there that is required to play LSPDFR. But with that being said, let's get started. All right, so the first one that we're going to look at is called EUP. Basically what EUP does is the uniforms. So it has a lot and lots of uniforms that you can pick from, a lot of different departments you can pick from. And like the one I'm wearing right now is from EUP. So very good detail and stuff like that. Just makes, playing as a police officer on LSPDFR that much more realistic when you have good uniforms like this to put on. So real quick, as you can see, it has a law and order section, and it's got all these departments here that you can pick from. I'll show you a couple here. This is LSPD. There's a Class A, Class B, Class C, and so on. And you see it has all its different divisions there that you can pick from. This Blaine County, we'll look at this one real quick. It's got its Class A, Class B, and Class C uniforms. But like I said, I mean, the possibilities are endless. And with these, as you can see, I kind of have my own setup here with this. You can customize these uniforms to your liking as well. So whatever you prefer, you can customize them to your liking, just like that. And then you just save it, and it'll be just like you see. I got a couple there in mine. It'll save it, and that way you don't have to do it again. You just click on that, and now you're back in that uniform that you made before. We'll look at Serve and Rescue real quick. Now this has like your fire department, paramedics, stuff like that. I believe it has the military, military, security. So we'll look at some of these real quick. This will be your fire department. So let's see. Okay, so it's got Class A's for the fire department. Let's see here. So yeah, anyway, with EUP, like I said, the possibilities are endless. So definitely a must-have for your LSPDFR if you want the nicest and best uniforms out there collectively as a whole. So definitely a must-have mod in order to make your game feel more realistic. Okay, so the next mod that we'll be looking at is called a Player Location Display, or PLD, which if you look right there at the bottom left next to the mini-map, that is what Player Location Display is. PLD is really great for when you're playing LSPDFR and you're calling out traffic stop, or you're in a pursuit, you're trying to call out the pursuit. So it gives you the direction, whether you're heading north, east, south, or west. It gives you the road that you're on. Gives you the town and the county that you're in. It also has a clock right above it as well that you can use so you know what time it is. Now the status bar that is below that is not part of Player Location Display. I will get to that mod a little bit here in the video and explain what that is. But like I said, Player Location Display must-have mod. If you play LSPDFR and you want a realistic feel whenever you're talking to dispatch and calling out, your traffic stops, or you're in a pursuit or anything like that. So definitely must-have mod there. Okay, so the next mod that we're going to be talking about is Grammar Police. Grammar Police, in my opinion, is a 100% must-have mod. If you play LSPDFR and you want that realistic experience of you talking to dispatch, dispatch talking back to you, you know, you accepting call-outs through dispatch, and then them, you know, showing you responding and stuff like that. Grammar Police is just a 100%, in my opinion, you just must-have mod. So I'll just show you a couple cool features here real quick with it. So right now, as you can see, I'm out of service, and that status bar there that I was mentioning with the player location display, that is not a part of the player location display mod. The status there is part of the Grammar Police. So if you want the status underneath your PLD, you want to have Grammar Police installed, and that's how you get the status bar down there. But let me show you a couple of features with the Grammar Police real quick. So I'm gonna put myself in service, available for calls. Lincoln 18. So I'm gonna call them, they're gonna respond.
This is dispatch.
There they go. Show me 1041, 108. They'll respond.
Roger that. Lincoln
And you can see the status bar down there. It put me available for calls. So now I can, they will send me calls and I can accept them through Grammar Police as well. If they do send me a call, all I gotta do is when they send me a call, I'll just say Lincoln 18, show me responding. It will set the waypoint and it'll put you on the call, and then down at the bottom it'll show you en route, which I'll show you. Dispatch, show me en route. So to change the status there. Dispatch, show me 1023. So now I'm on scene. So like I said, not to go on and on about Grammar Police, because I'm just doing a brief showcase of it, but I mean there's all kinds of things you could do with it. One other cool thing, if you're on a traffic stop with Grammar Police and you want the plate number off of it, because usually in this view it's kind of hard to see the plate number, you can hold down your radio button, and as you can see down there, it's got the target, which I believe is going off that car over there. It'll read you the plate number down there so that we can call the plate out to dispatch while you're in your traffic stop.
10-4, copy that.
But like I said, 100% must-have mod, Grammar Police. Okay, all right. So the next one, next mod that we're going to talk about is ELS. Now, ELS is, you know, again, another mod that I believe you just have to have if you want full control over your police lights. And that's basically what it does. It gives you complete control over your police lights. Now, whenever you install vehicles into your game, just look, some of them are ELS vehicles and some are non-ELS vehicles. So this ELS mod is for ELS vehicles as far as having full control over your lights. So basically just a quick showcase with this particular car that I have here, which this particular car is made by Ripple. It's a very nice highway patrol Crown Vic. I will make sure to link this down below as well, this vehicle here. But ELS, so basically you can run your lights through stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 lighting. So let me show you that. So you have stage 1, which is usually your traffic advisories. There's nothing going on in the front. Then you have stage 2, which usually is still your traffic advisories. Now, depending on the car, of course, traffic advisories, and it's got a little red and blue going on. And then full stage 3 is all the lights will turn on the vehicle that you have. Now, keep in mind that every vehicle is going to be different as far as how the lights look and the staging of lightings. I know I played around with some that didn't have any traffic advisories, so it just had stage 2 and stage 3 lighting technically. So again, this is just a demo of ELS, just basically showing that you can control all your lights with it, just depending on the vehicle. Now also, so like this one, you can also control your spotlights or your takedowns if the vehicle has takedowns. This one here, it appears it does not have takedowns, but it does have the spotlight there. ELS, like I said, definitely I believe is a must-have mod, so that way you can have full control of your police lights. Okay, so the next mod that we're going to be talking about is it's called Stop the Ped. Stop the ped. If you're gonna play LSPDFR, you gotta have stop the ped. Stop the ped, basically it gives you the ability to interact with the AI. You can talk with them, arrest them if you need to arrest them, do DUI checks, just all kinds of stuff like that. So I've set up this little traffic stop here just to kind of demonstrate stop the ped a little bit. So basically, if you're on a traffic stop, it just gives you the ability to talk with them. So like I can ask them for their driver's license. You know, I can question the driver. I can do breathalyzer on them if I need to. I can get them out of the vehicle if I need to. Or I can let them go with a warning or anything like that. So just like I said, stop the ped. It just gives you that more realistic interaction with the AI of GTA. Okay, so you can also stop an AI while they're on foot. So it doesn't have to be a traffic stop, but you can also stop them on foot, which is really cool. It gives you way more options, like you still ask them for their ID, ask dispatch to run a check for you on their driver's license. You can sit them down on the ground. You can pat them down and search them, basically. With Stop the Ped, the possibilities are endless. Okay, and one last thing about Stop the Ped, you can also use it to control the traffic. So basically, you can slow down traffic. So now that will slow down. So like I said, if you're got an accident or something you're working or whatever, and you want the traffic to slow down, or you're on a traffic stop and traffic's going by too quick, you can slow the traffic down. You can also, if you want to stop the traffic, you can stop all traffic, and they will stop, you know, in a radius around you, they will stop. So if you got a major accident or something and it's blocking all the lanes, you can stop the traffic, so you can work your accident and you got to worry about getting ran over by anybody. But like I said, stop the ped. You definitely need it in your game. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Ultimate Backup. Ultimate Backup is just an amazing mod. Basically, it gets rid of the vanilla LSPDFR backup and basically gets you authentic backup that whenever you call them, they will actually stay on scene with you. If they arrest somebody, the arresting AI officer will stay there with somebody they arrested. Ultimate Backup is just another one that I believe is a must-have mod as far as if you want like a realistic experience with LSPDFR. So here's the menu for it. Whenever you call for backup, you can call code 2 or code 3. If you got code 3 backup, I mean, you can see there you can call in SWAT. You can also call in your ambulance and fire services. So if somebody needs a paramedics or you got a fire that broke out and you need the fire department, you can call for that, you know, through Ultimate Backup. Also, whenever you're calling for backup, you can pick if you want a local unit or if you want a state unit. So we'll just call for this real quick. We'll call a state unit just so y'all can just kind of see a brief showcase of how it works. He should pull up. Yep, there he is. He should pull up and park behind me. Yep, just like that. Then he'll get out. Yep, just like that. Okay, so we're gonna let him go. But now you can also, with Ultimate Backup, let's say you want a canine to respond, you can call for a canine partner and they will bring a canine out. And then you can have the AI officer use the canine to go around the vehicle, so that's pretty cool. You can also use it to spawn in a partner, so if you want like a partner to ride with you. Let's see, so we'll just do it just like this. So now I have a partner with me, and he will actually ride with me in the vehicle. Let's see here. Sorry, hit the wrong button. So now I have a partner with me, and he will stay on my patrol with me. But anyway, Ultimate Backup, it just, again, a must-have mod. if you want that realistic experience. I know I keep saying that, but that's just me. So one other thing here, with Ultimate Backup, if you're on a traffic stop, you can call for traffic stop backup. And again, you can do a local unit or you can do a state unit. But now, let's say that you want to do a felony stop on the vehicle and you want felony stop backup. It also has that option as well, and you'll actually do like a felony stop that will come up, and you can actually get the AIs out of the car and have them walk back and all that stuff. But yeah, so Ultimate Backup is definitely a must-have mod. Okay, so the next mod that we're going to be talking about is called Sticky Wheels. Now, this is not a must-have mod, nor is it necessary. It's just one of my personal favorites as far as the realism aspect of LSPDFR goes. Now, what Sticky Wheels does is basically keeps the wheels in place. So in the vanilla GTA, whenever you get out of a vehicle or whatever, your wheels are going to stay straight, just like mine are right now. So they're straight in place. So anytime you get out of the vehicle or whatever, or you let go, of your keyboard or your controller, whatever you play with, the wheels are always going to go back to the default position. With Sticky Wheels, it keeps them locked into the last place you had it. So I'm going to turn my wheels to the left now, and I'm going to let go, and now to keep my wheels in that position. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I'm probably just holding down the button, so it's it's holding the wheels that way. So let me get out of the car and show you. So now, as you can see, I'm not in the vehicle, and the wheels are locked to that position. So again, this is not a must-have mod. It's just one of my personal favorites as far as that realism goes. Just one of my favorites. Alrighty, so the next mod that we're going to be talking about, and this one has been very much needed for a very long time, and I know that everybody was so happy, all the content creators and everything, and anybody that plays LSPDFR was so happy that the Prowler radar system, which is the name of this mod, was finally released earlier this week. At the timing of this video, of course, was released earlier this week, and it is an awesome realistic radar. As you can see, I have it running right now just to kind of showcase it just a little bit, but I mean this thing is awesome. I used it in one of my patrols. The last video I did, I believe, I used it in that patrol. Very cool radar system. And definitely, if you want that realistic running radar experience in LSPDFR, this is the radar system that you want. Just real quick. So like
front away.
So like you can lock in the speeds and all. We'll let it go. Let's see if we can get something kind of high here.
Front away.
I mean, you see there, you can lock it in, and then once you lock it in, if you see it on the mini map, it'll blip the vehicle for you, so that way you know which one is the vehicle that you just locked in on. But anyway, just wanted to talk about this mod real quick. Like I said, it is definitely if you want that, like I said, realistic running radar experience, this is the radar system that you want to have in your game. Okay, so the next mod that we're going to talk about is going to be custom pullover, and it's exactly what it says it is. So let's say you pull somebody over. So like I pulled this car over for demonstration purposes. And you see, like, to my liking, we're not far enough off the road. Now it's just my preference here. So we're not far enough off the road here. So like when I get out, I can probably still get ran over. So what we can do is we can use custom pullover to move this car where we want it to go. So let's just do that real quick. So we'll get it to drive up a little bit. Now, I did the mimic setting, so it's going to mimic everything I do. So we'll get it to pull over here, past this bridge here. and we'll get it off of the road just a little bit. There we go. So now, with using that mod, I've got the car where I want it, and now I'm off the road, so now I don't have to worry about getting ran over when I step out of the vehicle. Now, again, that was the mimic mode, so basically I just had the car mimic what I was going to do. It also has where you can set like a waypoint. So you can do this and set you a waypoint. Oops. There we go. You set you a waypoint. And then once you set the waypoint, you can just hit enter, and then the car will drive to that waypoint there. Now, it does have another setting where you can actually pull in front of them and have them follow you, but that's not really realistic, so I don't use that one a whole lot. But just know it is an option with the mod. So you got the mimic setting, and then you can set the waypoint as far as where you want it to go. But overall, for the mod, it's definitely a 100% must-have mod in my opinion. So that way, because a lot of times if you play LSPDFR, you know that sometimes the AI will stop in the middle of the road, and you don't want to do a traffic stop in the middle of the road. So if you have this mod installed, you can get them off the road or pull them wherever you want them to go. The next mod that we're going to talk about is called Compulite. Now, I'm still on the same traffic stop as where I was earlier in the video. I went ahead, I've already gotten out, I got the driver's information and all that stuff. So, what do you do with that information once you get it from the driver using Stop the Ped? Well, Compulite is the mod that you would want to have as far as so you can run, run the driver's license, you can run the vehicle, and stuff like that. You could do your tickets through Compulite, you could do your arrest reports through Compulite. So let me just show you here. So real quick, I got this driver's license and information here. So it basically shows me everything. It shows me all the citations he's ever had. It shows me if he has an arrest record. His license status right now is actually expired. But it'll show me if he's got a warrant, if he has a weapons permit, all kinds of stuff. And then like I said, if you want to write him a ticket, you got the create citation there, and then if I was arresting him, I would go in there and do my arrest report there and submit it. Let's see, now let's go over to the vehicle records. So now as you can see, this particular car, he has no insurance or registration on it, so that's why it's showing up all red. But like right here, it shows you the registration status to show you if it's expired or if it's valid. The insurance status, and then also to show you if the vehicle is stolen. So if it's reported stolen, it'll pop up there, it's stolen. It'll give you the owner's information and a license plate. So it has all the information there that you need. Again, just for demonstration purposes, this vehicle doesn't exist. Anyway, and then I don't know if I have any or not. Okay, so I do. This is actually from my last patrol there, my last video I just done. So you can also see your court cases. So like this AI here, I gave a ticket to fishing without a license to. So it's going to show up there and it says the outcome is pending. I believe the default is set to like 48 hours. If you come back in 48 hours, it'll pop up, what the outcome was. But as you can see, it has this reveal outcome here. You can hit that early. And as you can see, he was fined $118 for that. But now this would be the same way if you arrest somebody and do an arrest report, whatever you arrest them for, to show up here, and then they'll show you either if they got jail time or if they were fined, or if they were put on probation, or either found not guilty. That seems to be the most popular one, found not guilty, in my patrols anyway, when I arrest somebody. But yeah, overall, like I said, Compulite, it goes hand in hand with Stop the Ped. So it's made by the same creator there. So everything's going to match up. So like this guy, well, not this guy, but the driver in this vehicle in front of me, when you pull his license through Stop the Ped, it's going to match up in Compulite. So they just go hand in hand together. But like I said, definitely 100% needed mod for your LSPDFR game. All right, so the next mod that we're going to be talking about is Callout Interface. Now, what this does is basically it allows you to go through your callout packs that you have and pick the call that you want. It's similar to Callout Manager, what Callout Manager was. Now, Callout Manager, I am not sure if that mod is still available or not. I have no idea. But that was kind of the same concept for Callout Interface here. Now, Callout Interface, it does that as well. Like you can see, I can go through and pick out, you know, whichever one of these calls that I wanted to do. And I just click on it and it'll send me to it. But now, what's extra with Callout Interface is it gives you like an MDT that pops up on the screen whenever you receive a call out or you click on one yourself. So it's pretty cool. So let me show you. Let me just pick this one. So you see there,
a suspicious vehicle
pops up on the screen. It's got the address, the area, and then it's got a brief description, you know, what's going on. So suspicious parked car. So pretty cool. Because like, you know, in real life, police officers with their computers inside their car, it's kind of the same concept as what they have. Now, obviously, theirs is, you know, way more detailed than that, obviously. But it's still a cool concept that adds realism to your game. As far as that's kind of how they do it in real life. They'll have, you know, all the information pulled up on their MDT inside their patrol vehicle. So for me, as far as the realism aspect of it, that's why I put this mod in here, and I use it in my game. I just think it's a very cool mod, very cool concept of a mod too. Definitely looking forward to, you know, if they update it anymore or anything like that, maybe add some more features to it, maybe, you know, more detail added to it. But anyway, like I said, Callout Interface, definitely a must-have mod for realism. Okay, so the next mod that we're going to talk about is ALPR, which I believe, don't quote me on this, stands for Automatic License Plate Reader. Basically what it does, this particular car that I'm using actually has ALPRs. I added them to the top of it. But this is a thing in real life where some police agencies, they have these ALPRs on the patrol vehicles. Basically what happens is if a vehicle comes by and that plate reader there can pick it up, it'll read the plate and basically do kind of like a background check on it, if you will, and kind of let the officer know that, you know, hey, expired insurance, expired registration, or if the owner of the vehicle has a warrant or something like that, then they can go and pull that vehicle over and talk to them or do whatever they got to do. Let me turn it on real quick and I'll just show you kind of how it works. So now you can hear that beep there. So like every time a vehicle goes by and you hear that little beep, that means it's reading the plates as the cars go by. So now I just got that one that just went by. Now if something pops up, it'll give me a little message or something, and it'll tell me, you know, what's going on with that vehicle. Okay, so now that truck right there just went by. So that owner of that vehicle has an outstanding warrant. So like I said, it'll give you an outstanding warrant if they have that, or it'll tell you if it's got expired insurance, expired driver's license, a suspended license. I mean, this mod, it'll just tell you all kinds of things. It'll also tell you if a vehicle is stolen. So that way, you know, if you're looking for stolen vehicles, then you can just do your patrols, turn on your ALPRs, and just go out looking for, you know, stolen vehicles. Or if you want to look for just people, AIs that has arrest warrants, you could do that. It's fully customizable, so you can just have it where, you know, if you just want to do like a stolen vehicle episode where you're just looking for stolen vehicles, you can set the I&I to where it'll only pick up stolen vehicles and it won't pick up anything else. or if you're just wanting to do, you know, warrants, go out and, find anybody that's got a warrant, then you can just set it to do warrants, and you can cut everything else off. So like right there, see that car has expired insurance. So, but anyway, like I said, ALPR, awesome mod, definitely great for doing traffic enforcement, or just anything you want to use it for. Like I said, the possibilities are endless there with this mod. All right, another mod I want to talk about, it's called Simple Trainer. Now, Simple Trainer is just regardless of what you play in GTA, if you're into modding and you do LSPDFR or you're doing something else as far as mods go with GTA, Simple Trainer is like 100% must-have for your game. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of Simple Trainer because I could probably just do a solo video on Simple Trainer. And anybody else that knows Simple Trainer could probably tell you the same thing. I mean, you could probably do a whole video just on Simple Trainer as far as what it could do. But this is the menu system. And as you can see, it has all the options there. It's got your vehicle options. It's got time options, weather options, weapons. So like just a couple things real quick. So like the time, you can see here we can change the time of the day. You can change the weather. What do we got? Yeah. So you can change the weather. Let's see. I mean, it's all kinds of. I mean, you can teleport to different areas around the map, or you could set a waypoint and teleport to that waypoint. Got your vehicle options here. Now, the two biggest ones that I always need whenever I'm doing my patrols is the fixed vehicle and clean vehicle, because I always seem to damage my vehicle. But I mean, as you can see, these just the possibilities are like endless with Simple Trainer. Like, I mean, like I said, I could do a whole video just on Simple Trainer. But I mean, see this, so all your options there. I mean, just like I said, just get Simple Trainer, play around with it, learn the menu. There's plenty of videos out there on Simple Trainer, but I mean, it's pretty simple to use. Yeah, definitely 100% you need Simple Trainer. Oh, one quick thing, also, like if you install like your own police vehicles like I do, it also has a vehicle spawning where you can spawn, the vehicles in that you put into your game. So like I said, Simple Trainer, just hands down, you need Simple Trainer if you're gonna do any type of modding in GTA. Alright everybody, we're gonna wrap up the video right there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps. If there was any type of mod you were trying to figure out what it is, hopefully this video helped you. If it did, just leave a like on the video. Maybe I'll try to do more videos like this, just showcasing other mods and maybe vehicle packs, visual packs, stuff like that. So we'll just see, how this video does. But leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite mods or plugins are for LSPDFR. I would love to know what they are. Or if I missed any, leave a comment down below saying any mods that maybe I missed that you use in your game, and maybe I'll start using it in my game. But anyway, guys, if you're new here and you like what you see, just hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll know anytime that I upload new videos to the channel. But otherwise, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next patrol. Take care, everybody.